Bought my first turntable with a neighbor when we were like 8. Spent $3 each, bought a record player, went down to the flea market, bought a bunch of records for $1 a pop. Thought we were gonna be DJs, you know, off a little Fisher Price record player. My name is A.L., DJ, producer, engineer, vinyl collector, specifically just, music aficionado. I guess people have different approaches for it. Like, I'm not really necessarily like an internet guy. I like to just go and find the record and, you know, and just basically study and, you know, tell you if that's a good label or not. It kind of varies day to day for me. I could be looking for like hip-hop 12-inch singles one day, funk, breaks, just weird stuff in general. And one of my little tricks that I have is like always reading the back of the album covers and seeing, you know, if the jam is funky, like who played, say I'm looking through breaks, who played, you know, bass on Scorpio or whatever, Bob Babbitt, okay, cool, and then, you know, find out that he's played on a grip of Motown joints, and, you know, just kind of like, that's really how you have the insight. I think a lot of hip-hop diggers start with like CTI, Creed Taylor, Bob James, and then you can branch off from there. You know, that's really kind of training wheels for a hip-hop digger. Digging for CTI, check out Bob James, who's on the drums, Billy Cobham or whatever, you know, and then you're gonna check out his record, and then maybe his record don't have the slamming drums, but now it's got a crazy, you know, keyboard on it, and now you're finding out who played the keys on that. So it's kind of like, you know, it's like an Easter egg hunt as far as record stores go. There's, you know, they're not all the same basically. You know, we're at, you know, Wax Trax right now, which is really kind of like down to earth, rootsy, grimy, you know, fingertips dirty and everything like that. But, you know, you might find a gem for 50 cents that some other place would sell for like $2 or whatever, just because they're a little, you know, more presentable and whatnot. And I like to dig at the places to get my hands dirty. And, you know, some of my favorite stories are from record shops, but also like flea markets, like grimy, nasty flea markets where like you be going through like a stack of 45s and you find like McDonald's cheeseburger wrappers in between them and stuff like that. You know, it's like real stories like that. And some of my best records have come from that, you know, those type of experiences. I can stop buying records and pretty much be straight, and maybe not have like still have 90% of the songs on MP3 format, but it obviously like means a lot more to me to like, you know, be in a record shop and actually learning history. I heard like Large Professor said it, you know, best. He basically said it was like rocket fuel, you know, like you don't necessarily even need to come into a record shop these days to get music because it's online everywhere, but it's really, you know, it really separates the boys from men, in my opinion, especially if you're a DJ and a producer and stuff like that. Like, that's straight up. Not to knock anybody, but it just is what it is. You know, it's more traditional to get in record shops and whatnot.